Yo, what's up guys, it's Adrian from Progression. Today we're going to be filming the 2017 Elantra. We're switching out the alternator. We saw that there's no videos. I think they only have 2 videos for the 2016. But this motor's a little bit different than the 2016. So we're going to go ahead and swap out the alternator here. We got Jeremy here.
Mr. Mechanic.
Yes sir. And we'll bring you guys along. So first thing you want to do is obviously disconnect the battery. Because obviously we're going to be messing with the charging system, so you don't want to.
You don't have
start
to.
a fire. Yeah, I know.
But if you don't, you'll be in for a rough surprise.
Yes, sir. After we do remove the battery, there's a 17 millimeter little thing sticking out right there. What the fuck would you even call that?
It's a 12 point.
12 point?
Yeah, it's a 12 point. It's not really a bolt. That's like where you put the wrench so you can move the tensioner.
Yeah, and then when you pull it, I think clockwise.
I think it has.
Oh, counterclockwise, right?
Counterclockwise.
Yeah, counterclockwise to loosen up the belt, and then you take off the belt, and you'll have this little open. Once you guys got the belt off, there's gonna be this little thing right here. You gotta push the little tabs to get it out of here, and then after that, disconnect this line, and then there's this one. It's got a little cap. You disconnect the cap, and there's a cable that goes on with the nut, and you take that nut off. I think it's a 12 millimeter, but we'll let you know when we get there. Basically, like the 2016 model, there's a 14 millimeter right there, and you pull that out. And then the cable right here is held by a 12 millimeter. And we actually went ahead and disconnected these as well, just to make it easier, so there's more clearance. But besides that, I mean, it should be pretty much out. We're about to pull it out and show you guys how that goes. A little easier, we ended up taking the idler pulley out, just because it'd be simpler to pull it out. And then there was another 12 millimeter down here, 12 millimeter bolt down there. I mean, I'm sure you guys can see, like, well, you can't really see the light, but the little hole down right there, there's a little hole. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So that's a 12 millimeter right there. So there's 3 bolts you guys want to take out. It's 2 of them are 12s, and one of them's a 14. I mean, what was that? What was the pulley? 12 or 14?
Pulley was a 14.
Pulley was also a 14. So 2 14s, 2 12s.
You can try to sneak like a low profile socket in there if you have a low profile ratchet, but these gear wrenches with the tapered end are perfect. This actually worked perfect for the tensioner pulley too. So.
Yeah, because if you guys look back here, it's such a tight fit, and if you even wanted to take out the belt tensioner, you'd honestly have to take the motor out, probably out the wheel well as well. There's literally no fitment in there, if you guys could tell. This shit's crazy.
I'd say Jap junk, but
it's just tighter than Jeremy's ass.
Here.
Yeah. All right, once you got all those bolts, you kind of got to shake it out. It's a little tight. It's a little tight spot. You got to just finagle that bitch out of there. And now it's out.
Look at that hunk of shit.
That shit's fucking, look at it, it's rusted inside there. That's probably why they're current, dude.
Yeah, it actually doesn't look terrible though.
Yeah, no. I don't know, it was weird. So, like I said, fucking Marta, she was driving it turned off, randomly at a stop, and then I had her go take it to AutoZone. They said that the charging system was good. The only thing that was bad was the alternator, so I think it was on the way out. But thankfully she didn't get stranded, and we were able to fix this. So now we're here, trying to get this back on. We put on the new one, got this bolt back on. We haven't tightened it completely yet. We're just mocking everything up, and it's basically everything back in reverse. I mean, pretty self-explanatory.
Make sure though you have that bolt in the alternator before you put it on, because you will not get it out.
Yeah, it's such a tight spot to where this is gonna hit this right here, this little bracket.
They leave you this little slot right here, so that once you loosen it, the bolt slides out with it.
Yeah.
But if you were to try to put it up like that and then get the bolt in, you won't, because the engine mount's in the way.
Yeah, that's one thing to remember, guys. So right now we're gonna put this 14 mil back. Now we're gonna put that belt, the idler pulley right there, 14 mil as well, and then that 12 millimeter bolt Jeremy already put back. We still have the bolt right here. We're gonna have to put the cable back on, but right now we're just kind of tightening everything down. But like I said, just everything back in reverse. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh yeah, we got Rudy back in this bitch. We got everything hooked up. We got the what was it? 4, yeah, right. 4 the bolts in. Got tying battery back in. Now we're gonna fire it up. See if it's good. We got Jeremy about to fire it up. Ooh. See how that be a run. Seems to be running. Thanks to mechanic Jeremy over here. We got Rudy, moral support. Nah, just really good, yeah. So we got the old one on here. Doesn't look too bad, but just like that. Alright, yeah. I mean, we've had it running for about 10-15 minutes. Seems to be done. I mean, she a clacker for real, but pretty good right now. Give it a little revs, a couple of revs, and I think it's good. You want to take it around the block?
Wash exterior windows completed.
We're about to take the Elantra for a fucking cruise.
Oh yeah,
the
we
boys.
that motherfucker, boy.
We got big boy over here.
We finna whip that hoe real quick, you heard? Hold on, can we turn the lights up in this bitch? We got gang in them in this motherfucker, boy. We got a squad in here, you feel me? We got the Mama Lona 1.
Mama Lona
2.
1.
Man, this carpet and shit be bogus. We gotta change these bitches off for more, bro.
You gotta get them weather tech.
From when it turned off, it turned on, and then
This bitch shoot or what? Florida's bitch.
well, it's an eco, I think, no. This bitch don't go nowhere. But so she fucking literally, like, it turned off. She turned it back on because she pulled up to a light. It turned off. She turned it back on. Drove to the mechanic shop, or Jiffy Lube or whatever. She got her oil changed. Drove from there because when she called me while she was there, and she's like, "Yeah, we don't test alternators." I'm like, "Yeah, just go to AutoZone." So she went to AutoZone, drove it there. It fucking drove, and I guarantee you, it probably didn't turn off because they probably charged it. Because you know how they charge the system when they're doing the fucking test. So they probably charged it. It probably didn't die. You know what I'm saying? And then she drove it straight from AutoZone to her house. The thing that I'm very curious about is how the fuck did it not die with this cold ass weather? But it was also warm today. Decently, it was like 40 something compared to the fucking 20 degrees, you know? Maybe I'll go around one more block.
I'm just curious, you know, if it should have thrown a battery light.
That's what I'm saying.
But she could have just been like oblivious to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just do stops for a little bit. Is that possible?
It feels good though. I mean,
Damn, Adrian actually knows how to do stop. First
There's
time
not-
I've ever seen.
Hey, like this?
still no turn signals though.
I haven't gone yet, sir. I haven't gone yet.
Okay.
Typical BMW
Hey, like this?
driver.
Adrian doesn't know what a fucking turn signal is.
Literally. Got cobwebs on that bitch.
We gotta be robbing like right around the gang and something like.
For real. She's missing the limo tint though.
I swear, dude. Nah, but I'm not that bad, guys. Fucking just because I got the Beamer.
Bro, I've never seen you fucking put your turn signal on.
I do put it on.
Everywhere you go.
Nah, I do. But you know how like the BMW, you can just tap it up, it does 3 beeps? I just tap it up and it goes 3 beeps and I don't keep it on.
I think you just think you do that.
Nah. That's ganging them, you feel me?
Let's be honest.
He said, let's be honest.
Rudy, dude, you don't even fucking use turn signals either, bro.
I don't, bro. I'll honestly take that out. My fucking turn signal on my BMW.
Well, your turn
is
signal
fresh.
looks like a fucking headlight. It blinks white, it doesn't blink yellow. Motherfuckers probably think it's fucking light fucking flickering and shit.
Having a strobe light over there.
I swear, dude. I mean, shit, so far it feels good.
I think she'll be alright. She'll be alright.
I mean, fuck it turns off. I mean, all we know is it turns back on.
Well, the thing is, you have all your lights on, you have the radio on, so it should be good.
Yeah, heater's on.
Yeah.
I mean-
the only way that it would have drained already.
Yeah.
Driving around.
Exactly.
If the alternator was.
Yeah, and
garbage.
she got it tested. I mean, so she saw on the computer that it was out, that it was bad. Dude, imagine if it's been failing. You remember when she was having the misfire? Nah, but I doubt it because it was giving me a specific cylinder. But it was all. So that pretty much sums it up for today's video. We decided to do this video because, like we said earlier, there's not that many videos on how to change out the alternator on the Elantra. So we figured why not just put one out there for anybody who, you know, needs help or needs guidance on it. I know I was looking at a lot of forums and there wasn't even forums for it as well. So, you know, there was one forum. I'll make sure to tag the link down in the description. And like I said before as well, we're going to be trying to bring you guys more car content, but with the weather, you know, the weather hasn't been that good. So we're going to try to do whatever we can with that. And You know, so until then, we'll probably be doing a lot of fitness stuff, and if we have any other like trips and stuff, we'll make sure to film that. I know Rudy's gonna be going on a snowboarding trip. He might bring a video there, and I'm still waiting to hear from my job to see if when I'm gonna be going to California. So I'll be making a trip up to Anaheim, but we'll see what's in store there. We kind of, you know, whenever we film these videos, we kind of just wing it. So we'll see what Cali brings and what Rudy may bring in a snowboarding video. But until next time, you know, like we always say, make sure to keep progressing. You know, small progress is still progress. There's no timeline on when you should be somewhere, and you know, never compare yourself to others, and just make sure to keep pushing forward. And until next time, peace out.